What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box. This is iRacing Sprint Cars from the newly released, as of a couple months ago, revamped, repaved, rebanked version of Phoenix. Yeah. It's been a while since I drove the sprint car. I saw there's people in this race. Figured, hey, I got 15 minutes of practice. I'm going to go ahead and give it a go.
Good luck, everybody.
This is a car that just, every time I get into it, I'm so nervous.
Pace car is in.
Like, honestly,
Green,
this
green,
is,
green.
in my opinion, the most difficult car in sim racing. This thing is a monster. But it's so much fun to drive because it is such a challenge.
Server dead.
Watch the push coming off of 4. Just driving this thing purely with your right foot. You can see in the display box on the right hand side my speed and pedal inputs. And just how little steering is actually being used. If I can be entirely honest, if there was one car that I could just like magically be really fast in, even though I don't drive it a lot, I'd probably pick the sprint car just because it's awesome. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm slow. This is one of those cars that when I do get into it, however rarely, just reminds me that I really, really am not that good. Seriously, if you're looking for a challenge, sprint cars. Sprint cars, sprint cars, sprint cars. Pretty sure if you can drive this thing, you can pretty much learn to drive anything. These guys are closing up on me behind.
Inside. Clear.
Just the push coming off of 4. Drive 1 that actually surprisingly worked decently. And the good thing about this car is the community is really quite solid, and usually races have long green flag racing, which this car is on iRacing's old tire model. Still, this and the sprint car are the only 2 cars remaining on the tire model in that version, which actually has tire wear and a couple of other things. Lost track of this orange car up here. I think I'm worse in turn 1 than I am in turn 4. Is that a major league bobble there?
Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Ooh, buddy.
Stay high.
Ooh, buddy.
Stay high. Clear. Inside. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. Clear.
But you give me like a NASCAR stock car, you give me an Indy car, too wide, yeah, no problem. Nothing to worry about. One of these things is like, oh god. A little bit better there. Let's see if we can catch back up with these guys. See if we can stay out of last place. That would also be nice. Well, this race did split. So we do have a fairly high strength of field and quality competition. Now the car's starting to come back to me.
Go over there, turn 1. Thank you, Daniel.
This car just requires so much concentration.
Faster right now.
Caught back up with these guys. Seriously, I have no idea how in the world the people that drive this car actually drive this car so fast. I just feel like I am hanging on for dear life out here. Maybe it's because I'm a road racer, but I find this a heck of a lot more difficult than, for example, the Lotus 49. This thing makes that car look like a toy little plaything. It's like I'm trying to go slower to go faster, but I feel like I need to go faster to actually go faster. Like I'm trying to be too safe. Car slide enough. It said you probably don't want to slide off of the corner because that's usually slow. News is we're halfway to the finish. On this pace, we might actually finish on the lead lap. It'll be close. I would consider that a victory, especially if this race goes green the whole way. Good news is, at least we're not in last. It's usually a good thing. We may be second to last, but at least we're not last. Just so rewarding though when you at least get it somewhat right, or at least just somewhat right as I can figure out. I think that's a little bit better. Sure wasn't far from my best lap of the race. I could really use is these two guys starting to race one another. Or a caution that I'm not in. That'd be beneficial, seeing how we'd be able to take free tires. Different line through 3 there. I just don't want to get lapped, man. That's all I want. Well, at least my lap times are consistent. That's the good thing. Not running fast, but at least we're running consistent.
You've got 10 laps to go.
Looks like the orange car's caught up to the blue car there. So hopefully they'll start racing one another, and that will slow them down and we can catch back up. I do feel like the car has become a little bit too tight. As I am running a little bit less rear stagger in the right rear, which basically makes the car turn left. That's the giant right rear tire. That's what that's all about. Which makes the car go through the corners faster. a handful of laps, just need to keep it on the track, we won't get lapped. Won't get lapped, we can finish the race, incident free.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Plug some laps, get back into the sprint car. Uh-oh. Connection issues, gonna get a free spot from that one that we really didn't deserve, but it's unfortunate.
That's Jake.
You've got 2 laps to go.
We got 4.3 seconds in hand. We got this. We got this. We can do this.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Okay, just need to bring it on home and we'll finish on the lead lap. And I think this might actually be the first sprint car race I might finish.
What happened to you? I not parking. Get back to
We may have finished second to last, but by God, that was the greatest second to last place finish I've ever had in my virtual pretend racing career ever. Because I didn't wreck. I didn't wreck in the sprint car, and it feels good. So, hope you guys enjoy. Bye.